AskReddit by Main Prophet 1962. People of Reddit, when did you realize you were actually attractive? When my grandmother told me I was. Same for me when this guy's grandma told me. On the day I was born. The nurses all gathered round. And they gazed in wide wonder at the joy they had found. The head nurse spoke up. Said, "Leave this one alone." She could tell right away I was bad to the bone. "How many hearts did you break before you met me?" When did I what now? I wasn't aware this was a thing that happens to old people. When my friends pointed out those women weren't just being nice. Username checks out. Never. When I was born the doctor slapped my mother. I read this in Rodney Dangerfield's voice. When my older brother told me I was. I think he has complimented me twice in my entire life. Once to tell me when I was down in the dumps about not having a girlfriend for a while. He said if I had more confidence to talk to girls I'd be drowning in pussy. The other time was he said I should pick up my guitar again and play because he didn't hate listening to me play Smith songs. Great brother. I became a door girl at a local strip club and made bank in tips. The door girl at the bar I worked at in college got paid $300 cash a night. Prob $900 with inflation. When kids point it out, lol, little kids are brutal with the truth. You will know if you are ugly or not. This is true. I was 16 when my friend's 6-year-old sister said that she wanted to be pretty like me when she grew up. I was not cool or popular, but little kids don't see or care for that social stuff. I'm in my 30s now. Never forgot it. During my most recent serious relationship, living with someone and becoming used to both their and your own body, without comparing it to others, beauty standards, or what you eat is a beautiful experience. This is so wholesome. When people said I was talented when I'm not even at the average part of being good with my skills. When I got on Tinder after my divorce. I kept seeing all of these guys who were complaining about never getting matches while I was getting multiple matches a day and going on dates pretty much every week. TBH, most guys have no idea how to make good profiles. I once went on a date with a guy who was lovely in person. But his profile was a hot mess. A very close-up selfie which made him look like an almost serial killer. No text, a random picture of his cat. He was a mistakes wipe for me. But he texted me, and it was a normal, regular text, so I went on the date. I never knew I was. But when I came across some old photos, I'm like, hey, I was a babe. I was going to comment this. I realized I was attractive only after I lost it. I got married and divorced in my early to mid 20s. I was drinking a lot and sleeping with anyone I can with my rock bottom self-esteem. Wasn't very healthy. I was working security at a bar around this time. A beautiful German girl walks out during closing time where I was putting away chairs and checking around to make sure there weren't any funny business going on. She stares at me with her blue eyes and gently says, "You are so beautiful." I kinda stood there thinking, huh, think of that cat meme, and wondering if there was someone standing behind me. Nope. And so began my slow rebuilding of self-esteem. This was over 15 years ago now. Thanks German girl, even though it was beer goggles lol. When I went to prom and my gay friend said that he likes guys but tonight I look so hot that he would fuck me. Gay friend saying you are so hot they'd fuck you is the best compliment ever. When I consistently received compliments from random men and women. When my husband and I were dating he told me that he'd never had so much competition to land a wife. At the time I didn't even realize that it was a compliment. Must have had an easier time trying to land all those other wives. When someone went out of their way to walk up to me to say you are so pretty. When men kept giving me more attention than I wanted or than some other girls around me got. Yes. I understand. In college. Getting around new people made it very evident. For me it's the complete opposite. There's so many attractive people on campus, it's the only place I feel so mid. Once I found my style. Confidence is key. Fake it till you make it. When gay men commented on what I wore. Cause my mom said so. As someone who has been on different levels of the fitness spectrum, I'll just say the way people treat you makes it obvious. And honestly, having experienced all sides of it, it makes me kinda sad. Strangers smile and say hi to me. I catch people just staring at me. People try to start conversations. Benefits of having a high trust face. It's indeed strange to notice how differently strangers react to me as opposed to others. Well, I guess it all started the first time I went through the second grade. I caught my reflection in a spoon while I was eating my cereal, and I remember thinking, wow, you're ridiculously good looking. Maybe you could do that for a career. Orange mocha frappuccino. About 35 years later.